Welcome to the World's Strongest Man Final, Sun City. South Africa's most spectacular resort is the fitting host of the ultimate test of strength. I'm Todd Harris, along with a pair of champions, Phil Pfister and Bill Kazmaier. The first of 6 events that will lead to the crowning of a champion is the loading race.
We call it a race, but it is more of a struggle, as athletes must carry 264-pound sacks through the water to a platform 10 meters away.
While in the first heat, it'll be America's Travis Ortmeyer making his 3rd straight appearance in the final. This is Terry Hollins of England. He is in his 5th final and has to be considered a dark horse for the title.
An awesome matchup here, Todd.
Ready?
Both guys just so much potential. This is really where you make your time, is running out to the platform and grabbing the sack. Each guy can only go so fast through the water with the sack, so you want to race back every time to shave seconds from your overall performance.
Wow, that's 264 pounds. And Phil, how much energy does that suck out of your legs going through the water?
It's impossible. This is so mind-blowing how tough this event really is. Until you actually attempt it, there's really no way to appreciate it.
So Travis Ortmeyer, the American, has a slight lead over his counterpart right now. That is big Terry Hollins of England. Remember, he's 6'6", 397 pounds, and it's Ortmeyer first on to the 3rd and final sack, weighing 264 pounds.
Both of these guys are always so capable. Travis really bringing the intensity here.
And he stops the clock at 58.72 seconds. Very impressive.
Hollins struggling on. Why did he just drop? I don't understand this. Maybe he's trying to protect his bicep.
To see what's new. Welcome back to the Valley of the Waves in Sun City, South Africa, as the Metrics World's Strongest Man Final moves to the 2nd of 6 unique feats of strength, the keg toss.
Todd, this is one of my favorites. The athletes have to throw 8 progressively heavier kegs over a 16-foot wall. See who can get the most over and who can do it the fastest. A pretty simple event that the crowds and the athletes love.
Well, this is Stefan Solvi Peterson, one of the happiest athletes to qualify for the final, the 24-year-old from Iceland. And he is his nation's first finalist since 1999.
Really fun to watch this guy in this event, Todd.
Oh, nice trajectory on those first 2 kegs. They weigh 37.5 pounds. Now he's on to the 2nd set. Those are 44-pounders, still no problems. 48.5 pounds. Now he's on to the final 2. They weigh 53 pounds, and his first sign of problems.
Takes a lot of power to get these things over, but just as important is the technique, establishing the right trajectory.
And he's done it. A great time for Stefan Solvi Peterson, 36.53 seconds.
More from this guy.
So it comes down to this: Zydrunas Savickas will repeat as champion if he finishes in the top 3 in the Atlas Stones or simply beats Brian Shaw in this head-to-head matchup. Shaw is at a disadvantage. To win the title, he must defeat Savickas by 3 places here in the Atlas Stones. That means if Shaw wins the event, Savickas must finish in 4th place or worse.
And that's a real possibility. Although both men are excellent with the stones, the slightest bobble from Zydrunas could be all the opening that Shaw needs to take the title.
This is just amazing, the speed that they're working at. And Shaw's got a window.
Yeah, this could be all it takes for the big man to pull away and win the whole thing.
He stops the clock at 27.11, but Zydrunas Savickas is right behind him. So Zydrunas Savickas is your 2010 World's Strongest Man. But a great showing by both athletes. Savickas and Brian Shaw finishing level on points, but the Lithuanian won the title based on the tiebreaker. Both men had 3 first-place results, but Savickas had a 2nd place that Shaw couldn't match. Koklaya finishes 3rd to round out the podium. Presenting the trophy to our champion is Chanchal K Chadha, Vice President of Metrics Asia Africa. Zydrunas Savickas waited for more than a decade to finally make the climb to the top of the podium, and now for the second year in a row, he is the Metrics World's Strongest Man. It's now time for our Metrics Brute Strength Award.
Strength may have many definitions and incarnations, but when it comes to absolute power and brute strength, this year's champion, Zydrunas Savickas, is the person who embodies it the most. He is the world's strongest man.
It didn't always look like it would be the case, but Zydrunas Savickas joined select company as a winner of multiple titles as the Metrics World's Strongest Man. For Phil Pfister and Bill Kazmaier, I'm Todd Harris. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. So long from Sun City, South Africa.